Hi, this is Justin with Justin's Web Design and InfoReady.net, and I just wanted to show you Quick Blogcast. This is an easy tool for posting a blog. I'll show you how to set it up as a blog, set up your free one. Now, in order to get here, first you need to log into the site, log into InfoReady.net if you haven't already. Then you go to Hosting an Email and you choose Quick Blogcast Accounts. And that brings you to this page. You choose Use Credit. What domain do you want it attached to? It's the same domain. I'm going to show you. We're going to use what's called a subdomain, so it'll say blog.2bucksite.com. And we do Setup Account. This process is very similar to doing the website tonight and the hosting, setting up the hosting. All of these steps, as you play with them more and more, you'll get an idea of how everything works together. Of course, first it starts with a terms of an agreement. You have to scroll through that. You have to read this and because you're accepting that agreement. It's telling you what the steps are. We're going to enter the author information, enter the blog information, choose a template, and customize the blog, which we may get to that. We'll go ahead and choose Start Now. This is simple information, so I'm going to just pause it while I plug in this information. And we'll have to see if it'll let me use this username again that says 2bucksite, because it's the same one I used for the website tonight. Let's see. We'll make a title for the blog. This is just whatever you want to call the blog. I'm going to say My Business Blog. We'll say that. Favorite icon, again, that's unimportant. This is what it'll be. It'll be subdomain. So it could be blog.2bucksite.info, or it could have been news or log or information or whatever I want it to be, .2buckinfo.com. I'm going to leave it blog. So just click Next. We have all kinds of different themes here. Again, you just scroll through and you can see the different themes here. Let's go back and we'll just pick Business 5 we'll use. It's a business one, so that's good. And that looks like a good choice. That we can choose a different color if we want. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on this color scheme. And at the bottom we have Next, so we're going to go ahead and click Next. Now you can do a ton of stuff as far as customization of this site. You can change the colors. So if I was really going to spend a while on it, I might choose colors that match what I'm using. I'm not going to do that here because I just want to give you the basics of how to set this up. So I'm not going to change any of this stuff. You can also change the style sheet if you understand that kind of stuff. But instead, I'm just going to hit Publish. The basic blog is created at this point. And now the next step is to add an entry. And those are your posts. Every time you post in something to the blog, then it bumps the next thing down, and that's how a blog works. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a new entry. So you can add videos and all kinds of different stuff using this system. But I'm just going to do an entry. And this is very simple. It has an editor. It's even more simple than what the editor is within Website Tonight. So we're going to make a title. And this is like, if you think of it as like news, posting news. I'm just going to put website offers total web page for $1.99. And then the categories, basically different categories that might relate to the subject: domains, hosting, websites, build your own site. And the more you put in there, the better. Now on the left-hand side, well, first of all, we'll go ahead and put in the post. And this is the meat of the article. So we're just going to put in, now I'm just going to put in something, but I'm going to pause the recording while I do it. So I just typed in a little bit of a teaser kind of article. I'm not going to spend a long time on it. On the left hand side, you'll probably want to put this on published unless you're working on something and it's long and you haven't finished it. You can leave it in draft, and it'll be in the where you can edit it, but it won't show up for the public to see it. Comment status, that means that people are able to comment on the page, and this is all has to do with making it more readily accessed by people, and so that they can link to it and all of that. I would recommend having it on published and leaving both of these on open unless you have some trouble with comments. And I'm going to save and continue. Actually, I'm going to save too. Either way, save and continue just makes it so that it keeps it on the post. If I hit save, then it goes ahead and goes away from the post. And you can see that here's my posting right here. It says the manage entries. I'm on the manage entry screen, and I could get back to that just by going up to manage entries and choosing entries, and it'll show me the entries that are in there. And if I click on this, it'll let me edit it, or over here it says the different things I can do to it. So that's the basics of how to set up a blog and post to it. And let's see if the site is up that you can see it. Okay, see, and I've loaded it, blog.tubebucksite.info, and you can see it has advertising on the top of it, and just like the website tonight does. Okay, well that does it for this episode. This is Justin with Justin's Web Design. Until next time, thank you.